Brace yourself for rapid ascension. This is the energy forecast for October 27th through to November 2nd. So Monday through Sunday. This week, okay, last week had game changing energy for us available. It was fucking wild, but I could not be more stoked about this. Like this week is all about spiritual tools. So I'm going to hand them over. Like, this is what we're going to do this week because it's beautiful, beautiful integration. We're moving towards a lot of deep oneness, a lot of connection, a lot of unity, and the awareness of divine oneness. I've had this in, oh, we're going to be here a few minutes. You might want to get you might want to get yourself a beverage because I'm going to do my best not to keep it too long. But like honestly, there's so much to bring forward, and what we're moving through is so delicate and so beautiful and so powerful right now. My journey, my jaw has been on the floor a lot lately because holy fucks, it's just been stunning and beautiful and transformative. And I was unaware that we could attain this level of ascension. Like I didn't even know this was an option. And my personal experience in my world, I have truly, truly released the inner suppression. So we have an exterior suppression. We talk about this in Starseed Rebellion, our membership. Okay. We do a podcast in there called Sacred Liberation. And so we talked about the veil of suppression that humanity's under and how that's connected into the reincarnation loop. That one was recorded on August 26th. So go catch that. The recordings are always going to be in Starseed Rebellion for you. And then I moved through, after we had that awareness, the awareness of our inner suppression veil surfaced well in a lot of my meditations. And then I got the honor of teaching it in October. I taught it on the 8th of October called The Way Out. And it changed my life. Like I can't even put into words. Like I have no shame. I have no fear. A little bit of instinctual fear sometimes because, I'm that dorky girl who, when flying bugs come at my face, I'm like, fuck. But actual fear, no. I am in full trust and I'm in full control of my reality as the creator energy. And then I had this merging or this awareness, I guess, this remembrance of the true embodiment of, like, we know oneness, we know divine oneness, but a whole other level embodiment of that. And I'm operating now from the awareness of that I am eternal source energy. I am in the quantum realm, moving through this meat vessel, playing it out. And so it's almost like I've lost the identity of Dime to some degree. Does that mean I still lost my big personality? Fuck no, always going to be there because it's playful. I've merged my ego self with my cosmic self. And so I had the integration of my oversoul. She was Andromedan. I've had the integration of my dragon. I've had it's just, this is what we're going through. It's fucking amazing. And as you do that, you become a new vibration and a new magnet for greatness. And so the things that are coming into my life right now, I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't even know I wanted that. Like, oh, thanks. It's just this beautiful, beautiful evolution and expansion right now. And some of us are going to go first. There's a first wave. So I'm going to be teaching that. And I've started teaching that. I started on October 22nd, teaching Seduce Your Life. You can still join. Okay. So you can get the recording from the 22nd. It's 4 Wednesdays in a row. But it's spicy and it's like, get there, fucking get there. It's so intense and powerful and beautiful. But this is the vibe that we're going through. And this week is certainly absolutely in alignment with that. So this week is all about the tools, using your tools. Okay. The actual tools. So let's dive into this. We've got an overall arching theme of um, recognizing. So the theme of the week is recognizing your perception on everything, the story you tell yourself that it is. Okay. So this is all about perception. I want you to pay attention to it. I want you to look at, what do I perceive this to be? Because that's what you're going to receive. So you're going to start to change your perception. You're going to be like, oh, wait, no, this is going to be it. Like my dog, Frank, for example. Some people with their dogs will be like, the dog can get kind of, okay, Frank is so fucking pouty, like literally Eeyore. He is so fucking high maintenance. His blanket has to be a specific way. His stuffy has to be a specific way. If it's too cold or too warm, we can't go outside. He doesn't want to do that. If there's dew on the grass, fuck it. He's not going. He can't pee. It's lava. Like he's going to die. Like this is Frank, right? And he has this habit of this, how he loves me. He gets up on the couch and he's a meaty boy. He's smaller than a pug. He's a little runt, but he's meaty. He's like 40 pounds of solid Eeyore. And so he gets up on the couch and he backs his ass up into me with his little nubby tail and it's like, and I get a little bruise on my leg. He just gets right in there and then he nuzzles on his toy. And so a lot of humans would be like, oh God, he's so needing. He's so this and he's so that. Like, oh my gosh, get it together, buddy. Like, blah, 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 blah. But my perception of Frank is like, oh, you're pouty like I used to be. Look at you doing your best. You're just doing your best. And that's his way of just of showing me love. The way he backs his ass up into me and leaves bruises on my leg, that's he just wants to be touched. He just wants to feel me with him. He wants safety. So that's my perception. So you see how the perception lens can create a different relationship. It can create a different outcome. We are looking at all week long, what's my fucking perception on this? What's my perception on money, on love, on my body, on society, on where I fit into that? What's my perception on stepping into divine purpose? What's my perception on my greatness? What's my perception on oneness? Like, I want you to just be curious all fucking week long. So it's one of the big vibes. The other big vibe is all about the violet flame. So this is something I want you to play with. Okay. So this is tool number one. And I feel like it's going to come out throughout the week. Yeah, totally is. Um, we have a cosmic heart. Okay. You got your heart chakra, like the way Reiki teaches it, whatever. You have a cosmic heart as well. There's many layers to this. The cosmic heart is how cosmic energy moves through you. And so going into that cosmic heart, simply feeling that cosmic heart, the intention of feeling it, feeling peace, feeling love, feeling joy, feeling high vibration, just like where is it, feel it, bring it forward. Okay. Then you're going to imagine a little piece of that coming out like a little ball of fire. Just take a little ball of fire out and put it over anything that you want. And then imagine it raining down this beautiful, beautiful veil. I do this to my property. I do it to like our house, like the property. And I put the veil down and I put it all the way into the earth. And the bunnies and Frankie, and well, not Frankie, Frankie's Frankie. Frankie watches everything with like, but then it's like, no, thank you, because he's pouty. But everything else, like I shared a story a couple of weeks ago. There was a fox and a rabbit playing together in the yard, like truly, truly playing, because it's a vibration of unity. So I want you to play with this violet flame. I want you to put it over you. I want you to put it over your house. I want you to put it over your car. I want you to put it over your grocery cart when you're walking through fucking Walmart. Like violet flame, fucking everything right now. And throw your energy into this vortex and share your energy as you're moving through the world and watch how things start to shift. And then you'll be like, oh, whoa, that's way better. All right, let's break it down. So we're going to start with Monday, the 27th. Monday, the 27th, this is the tool that they want you to use. Really unpopular opinion. I trigger people by accident. Is that by accident? I don't know. I trigger people. I don't give a fuck. Here we go. Ready? We're going to talk about this. I want you to look up Merkaba. There is not content out there. Okay. We're in a world where spirituality has like taken over and the truth of what we are and the truth of things are not really out there. You can go into your meditative practice and you can find all universal wisdom. It's all in you. It's all in your downloads. It's all in your connections because you are everything. So take what resonates, throw away the rest. This isn't for everybody. Some people are truly not going to want to ingest this, but we want to think about the chakra system. Okay. I did a Reiki session on one of the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful humans that I have ever met. She's the most incredible human. Her name's Brandy. Fucking amazing human. Okay. When I did a Reiki session on her back when I used to do Reiki and energy healing, her chakra system was upside down. I was like, what the fuck? And then as I was doing, I was connecting into the galactic and I connected into the golden elders, the Andromeda golden elders. They're also called the givers. And they showed me a whole lot of shit in that session. So I'm so grateful for her being in my life then. She's just stunning. And so this triggered off something for me. This is when I dropped Reiki like a hot potato. I was like, not doing it anymore because I just don't believe that that is a solution. I truly don't believe in Reiki. I believe in energy. I believe in transmutation, but I don't believe in Reiki. And I know that's hurtful for a lot of people who are super, super invested into it. And maybe it's not Reiki. Maybe it's how it's been capitalized on and that any motherfucker can do it. And they think they're like anyway, I'm going to stop that. So the chakra system, let's go back to that. So the Merkaba, I want you to imagine a three-sided pyramid, okay, coming down, and then a three-sided pyramid in the opposite direction, and they merge. So we've got the tip of the one pyramid on top and the tip of the other pyramid on the bottom, and then the three corners spinning in opposite directions. It's a Merkaba. Your chakra system is actually, so your star galactic cosmic chakra is the top point. Your Gaia Earth lower chakra is the bottom point. And then the 6 points are your crown, third eye, throat are all spinning this way. And then the bottom ones, your root, sacral, navel, are all spinning the opposite way. And then your heart is in the middle. Okay. This is how we use energy. Energy, when you're pulling energy, when you're summoning energy through you, you connect into all that you are above, all that you are below, or all that is, right? And one comes in spinning this way. It doesn't matter if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. Don't fuck your head up over it, just however it happens for you. So one energy, cosmic energy, comes down into your heart because your heart is in the middle center of that Merkaba. And then you pull up the lower energy in the opposite direction into your heart. And you imagine them intertwining like a rope, and then you push it through your heart. So I want you to play with this on Monday. It's beautiful, game changer. It is your own energy healing. It is creating space within you. It's creating transmutation within you with all that is and all that you are. You cannot get it wrong. It's just intention. So I want you to play with this. You don't have to go get Reiki sessions. I never, ever, I used to all the time. And there are some amazing healers out there for sure. Amazing. But I don't do that anymore. I allow this process with all that I am above and below and within and without. And that's what helps my system. So I want you to play with that on Monday. Okay. Really cool. Tuesday's energy. So this is the 28th. I'm doing a channeling session on Tuesday in which should be really cool because it's about what's next for humanity. Um, so Tuesday's energy. How am I going to explain this in under 3 minutes? Wait. It is all about the blending, merging of all that you are. So, step one, and you're not going to do all of this, you're just going to do where you're at. That you must absolutely, I say must, I know you must absolutely bring unity between your ego and your heart. That's step one. Okay. So, making them work in union. Step two, your subconscious and your conscious, your day to day thought and your subconscious have to merge, which is your inner child and you, or any past version of you and you now, present you. They have to merge in unity. They have to love each other, honor each other, respect each other. Then you move into, um, we call it integration of your higher self or your oversoul, but you become a union. You become like one with that. Then you become one with your dragon if you're a dragon rider like I am. Then you become one with all that is, literally all that is. And this is the sort of the wavelength that we're going through right now. So I want you to kind of figure out where you are in the scale of unity within and practice that on Tuesday. It's going to be really important for you. That is just going to, like, these are all tools to put into motion, and you have to master them, right? It takes a little bit of practice. So these are the tools that are going to get us to the beauty of everything that's available. This is what's going to get you in your highest timeline. And the Wednesdays tool. Okay. So we're going to go into the 29th Wednesdays tool. Wednesday's tool is all about where are you restricting yourself? The biggest thing that happened for me. So when I taught the way out on the 8th of October, and now we're going into Seduce Your Life. And then November's program is really fucking powerful too. These tools, these are all stepping stones to our liberation. And one of the things I was saying to Corey was I I don't know what words to use, like rebirthed or completely liberate it, but I'm creating without restriction. There's no restriction in my mind. There's no restriction in my body. There's no restriction in anything that I'm doing right now. And that's a really amazing place to be. And I didn't realize how much I was restricting myself. So Wednesday's tool is you're going on a little treasure hunt within yourself of where am I restricting? Am I restricting my breath? Am I restricting my thoughts? Am I keeping them small? Am I bottlenecking myself? Am I restricting myself through fear of not attaining or fear of failure or fear of success? Am I restricting myself because I'm afraid to be seen? Am I restricting myself? This is a big one for the mamas out here. Am I restricting myself by not saying my actual truth because I'm afraid of being perceived as a bitch? Right? That's a big one. So I want you to think about, or an asshole or a douchebag or whatever it be, right? I want you to think about where you're restricting yourself and get clear on that, because awareness is going to bring change. So as you become clear on where you're restricting yourself, you're going to be able to liberate yourself from that pattern. So Wednesday is all about hunting, treasure hunt. Where am I and what am I restricting? If there's lack in your life, there's something in you that you are restricting that's restricting that from coming to you. It's never about lack. Lack is just the awareness that there's more available. That's all it is. When we have the awareness of lack, we're like, oh, this is my energy asking me to have more of this thing for my highest possible outcome. That's all it is. But we like to internalize it and go into the negative. So don't do that. All right. Thursday's tool. Let's go into Thursdays. Thursday's tool. These are way more complicated than I thought they were going to be. Uh, Thursday. Okay. Long and short of it. Again, this is in Sacred Liberation in the exclusive podcast that we put into Starseed Rebellion. This was also very much the topic in The Way Out and Seduce Your Life. We have in our DNA, this is so far out in left field, but whatever. In our DNA, we've been tampered with by the grays and different energies like the reptilians and all of the things until we finally got here, and um, we are fuel for low vibration fear, right? I'm not interested in playing that game, so I'm not doing it. I don't want to fuel any of that bullshit. I want to fuel consciousness. I want to fuel unity. So I'm a massive rebel when it comes to that shit. I'm like, nope, not doing it. Um, so with this, part of our DNA has been altered to hold on to self suppression, to hold on to the vibration of shame. So shame is the hardest, most challenging, most uncomfortable. Let me change all of that. I wipe that out. The most uncomfortable vibration to discover within yourself. Because when we find shame, it's so fucking cringy that we're like, oh, no, don't want to do it. It's really cringy. It's really uncomfortable to go into our shameful pieces, but I want you to. I want you to be uncomfortable. It's not, it's short term. It is short term. Okay. So one of the ways that I moved through my shame to discover where it was hiding was I made it a little creature. Okay. So I just made shame this little entity, because when we make it an exterior entity, the ego, we bypass the ego and the ego can participate with more ease. So shame was just a cringy ass, smelly creature. And every time I felt shame, I'd be like, oh, and I just look at this like little thing and I'd be like, okay, man, let me feel what you're feeling. Let's talk it out, until eventually I got comfortable going into those spaces and transmuting the energy of that space. So we're that's what we're doing on Thursday. We want to go and find shame. Can we tap into it? Shame is very tiered. There's 5 layers to shame. I'll do a little itty bitty talk on that later, but that is the way out program of like understanding where you're at in that, in the evolution of getting into shame and dismantling that. When you get to shame, you're liberated. When you can transmute that, you're fully fucking liberated at that point. So I want you to kind of like go in and play with that and like, where is it? Friday's tool is a little bit different. We're spending a lot of time looking inward this week and using these inner tools and experiencing our own energy. And Friday is a two-way street. So Friday is going to be, what is my world reflecting to me? Is it, what is that making me feel? Okay. So we're going to do that for the morning on Friday. What is the world reflecting to me? What is my bank account reflecting? What is my workplace reflecting? What is traffic reflecting? Like everything. What is it reflecting? What is my partner reflecting? What are my kids reflecting? What am I being witnessed to? And what is it making me feel? Because if you're feeling something, that's an inside job. You want to go inside and you want to transmute that. If you're just being witnessed to and you're like, oh, that's perfect. That's where I want you to be. Then the afternoon, we're going to do the reverse and say, what am I reflecting to those things? What am I reflecting to prosperity? Are you having a toxic relationship with prosperity? On my live on the 9th of October, I went right into that. So that replay is still up on YouTube. What am I reflecting to prosperity? Am I the toxic one here? Because prosperity isn't toxic. Are you being toxic with prosperity? Are you telling it that it's not enough? Are you telling it that it never shows up or that it doesn't stay long enough? Are you being toxic? What are you reflecting to your partner? Are you looking at their potential instead of where they're at? Are you triggering them off into their own shame? So I want you to really look in the afternoon of like, what am I reflecting to everything around me? That's going to help you get crystal clear on where you're at. And then you can make the changes. Know better, do better, right? Okay. And then as we go into the weekend, We have got a tremendous amount of beautiful transformative energy coming at us on Sunday. So Saturday, the 1st of November, this is all about, can you go into your darkness? Can you look at it and not fear it? Can you make it your superpower, right? So small, small example of how something becomes your superpower. I give a lot, like a lot. And I was telling myself a little story of, it felt like too much, or like it felt like a burden, or nobody realized how much I gave. I kind of was very public about that last year. And now I'm like laughing at myself. But um, I give. I devote a lot of time and energy to being in the best possible energy, in bringing forward the truth of what I can find and discover. I meditate 4 hours a fucking day. I do these energy forecasts. I do the lives every week. I am in the Q&A, like things in the membership, like I'm giving, giving, giving. And then I give to my family and my pets and my children and the people in my life. And I'm giving and giving and giving. And I was telling the story of like, this is starting to feel like a burden, like I'm getting burned out. But then I realized that giving is my superpower, that I am actually the vibration of giving, that I can play in that vibration. And that giving is not dime giving. It is the universe that I am giving. It is the cosmic energy that I am. The universal flow, source energy is giving through me, for the world. So I'm receiving as much as I'm giving. And that perception shift just catapulted me into absolute liberation. I was like, oh my God. And I've been waking up at like 4:30 every day, not tired, not napping, not doing, and just making it through the day like amazingly, in high vitality and excitement and passion and joy, and giving more. And I'm like, when did that? What? This is amazing. Like, I'm so in love with this. I love this for me because I'm not tired. Like, this is fucking awesome. Um, so I want you to go find the dark stories, the dark fears, the the things that you're aching over on Saturday. And I want you to see if you can switch them. Because then when we move into Sunday's energy, Sunday is all about feeling the vibration of unity. So the vibration of unity is going to be really fucking strong. It's like low hanging fruit, man. You just got to like open your heart and you're going to feel what unity really truly feels like. So putting all of these tools into motion and having these awarenesses and sort of navigating your week in this mindset, in this devotion to yourself or devotion to this mindset, is going to let you have your hands and your heart open to receive unity. And when you receive unity, babe, it's with everything. It's with everything. It's with all the kingdoms, the animals, the plants, the peoples. It's with your higher self. It's with your inner child. It's with prosperity. It's with love. It's with passion. It's with joy. Like you become union of all the things. And it's so good. It's so good. Like Sunday's gonna be so good. I love it. All right. That felt like it was a really long time, but there it is. So celebrate your fucking self, will ya? This is going to be an amazing, amazing week for us. So set yourself up for success as always. I want you to put a little reminder in your phone to start the day off right, or trigger yourself throughout the day. Remind yourself throughout the day to use these tools and put them into motion, or fucking write on the back of your hand. Like do something so that you can stay in that, or put a sticky note on your bottle, on your water bottle, right? With a hairband around it and be like, there it is. This is what I'm doing today. All right. Enjoy. I love you tremendously. Keep shining. Keep believing in yourself. And until I see you again, go find all the reasons you can to say thank you. I love you. Bye, guys.